All right, first pitch coming up. Steven Kwan stands in for the Phillies. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Turner now. Squirts away a little bit. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Get a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-2 now. In the dirt. Now all leaded up. That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Inside ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And here comes Alec Bohm. Cruz running hard to get it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
That one misses. And 1-1. In the air, left field. Kwan on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015. But Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Fought off foul. 0-1. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
The lefty, the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings over the top of that one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the start of the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Triolo over to Lau. And that's their second double play of the first 2 innings tonight. Bases empty after the double play. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that is that. Bottom of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Marcell Ozuna. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Step off throw to first, dives back, and he's out. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one for strike 2. Luzardo, a 6-foot lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Here's Joey Bart now. Out towards right center field. Crawford on his way over. And the inning is over. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Mangum moving under this one. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Mangum has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down. Trey Turner now struck out swinging his first time.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the 1-0. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the 3rd, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. On a line. And a lunging grab. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Swings through the sweeper.
Nope. Outside. That's a
He's
ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-1 now. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, right field. Diving, makes the grab. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Ball, that's high. Ball.
This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. Start of the fourth, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Got him. One gone here. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Two away now. This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Bryson Stott.
There's a swing and a miss. Cruz settles underneath it. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Yandy Diaz now. A single his first time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now it's Brandon Lowe. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out swinging. He picks up. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1.
Ball in.
Reynolds gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And now Brandon Marsh. Fly to left his first time.
That's a ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop from his knees. The throw. Got the out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
That's out.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Stephen Kwan stands in for the Phillies.
Hey!
Here goes the runner. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Turner swings through it for strike one. And that skips in the dirt. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Cut off. Now a throw home. Save. The throw to third, and he's out. Trying for 3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Really good
That's
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Marsh settles under it, and there's one down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one ripped. Crawford takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Joey Bart up here. Flied to right his first time. Base hit center field. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum.
Inside. Ball 1.
In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the top of the 6th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
That's out.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and miss.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. See you later. A solo shot. Alec Bohm now at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the second baseman. Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Mason Montgomery.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That ball's foul.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Fair ball. Runner from second scores as they add on. Here comes the throw, and he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside.
And he's out on the tag. Now it's the right fielder, Justin Crawford.
Ball, that's inside.
Real Muto on third with 2 out. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Adolis Garcia looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Gonzalez to first, and Garcia is out. That ends the bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Waste no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Makes the grab, throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that'll get off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. Back here at PNC Park, top of inning number 7, Stephen Kwan stands in for the Phillies.
No, inside.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a quick out, number 1. Here's Trey Turner. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's outside,
that pitch is out.
and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way upstairs, ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's out number 2. Here is Bryce Harper. Two down, nobody on.
Inside, ball 2.
Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fast.
No, that's a strikeout. And set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Yandy Diaz. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
One out man at first. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1 there.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. That one hammered but pulled foul. And the 0-1. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. That is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're at the top of the Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Number 72.
Right through there for a strike. Matson, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
What do you got?
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first? Nope, he held back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 2-2. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's back. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Digging in, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Triolo under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Joey Bart digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. A changeup missing. 1-2 to count. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates.
Now the left fielder, Jake Mangum. And first offering is fouled off. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So digging in, Jared Triolo.
Ball.
And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. That one back there. And it is gone. A solo shot. Stephen Kwan stands in for the Phillies. Inside, almost got him.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
The tag, and he's out. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Just missed. And he can't come up with it. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
So that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult.
Jose Alvarado takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next to hit, O'Neill Cruz. Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. Step off, throw to first. Reynolds back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. One out man at first. Now here is Yandy Diaz. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Just
Inside
misses
ball.
with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Brandon Lowe will hit next. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Phils up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball. That's inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Alvarado is just 1 strike away. Ripped on a line to center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Luzardo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nice.